Hi everyone, greetings from Pristine. Today I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process of how to register for the CFA Level 1 exam. There are a couple of things that you would need handy. One, you would need a valid international passport, and two, you would need your credit card, which you could charge around $1,200. Now, let's go right from the beginning. First of all, you would need to go to the CFA Institute website. So that's cfainstitute.org. So the first thing you need to do is create your own CFA login. So the first thing you can do is hit this button at the top that says create an account. Alright, so the first thing that they ask you is your very basic information. Name, last name, primary email ID. Okay, so right now I am going to type in, so first name, last name, then your primary email ID. So of course you can always change your email ID later. Now what you do is you create your username. Now the next is to choose your password. Now there are a couple of questions just in case that you forget your password. So it could be something like this. In what year was your father born? Alright, so okay, so I got a confirmation email. So let me just check my email right now. Alright. So what it does is basically it sends me a link to my email ID. So my account has been created. So that's the first step that's over. Now the next thing that I'd like to do is register for the exam. So the first thing it asks us before we enroll and register is whether we meet the requirements for the CFA program. So the first one is, do you have a bachelor's degree? So basically for level 1, if you're in your final year or your senior year of your bachelor's degree, then you can register for your level 1, but you may not register for your CFA level 2 exam till you've earned your degree. Now, understand the professional conduct requirements. Okay, so you'd be asked to sign the professional conduct statement and the candidate responsibility statement. Exam that you're going to be taking is going to be in English. Now, another thing is you would need to have a valid international passport. Just make sure that your international travel passport is valid on the day of the exam. So in case your passport is currently expired, please do renew it as soon as possible of registering. So decide when you want to take your exam. So as you guys know, the CFA exam is conducted twice a year, once in June, once in December. I guess most of you who are going to be watching this video would be registering for the December 2012 one. Another thing is where to take your exam. So what you would do is hit this button and just check whether what would be the closest center to you. So just hit this link, December 2012 test center locations. Alright, so what you're given over here is a list of the different places where you can take your exam. So either you can just browse through the list, or you can use the drop-down list at the top, which says you can choose the country. So let's say I wanted to give it in Canada. All right. So I have 4 locations: Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, Calgary. So just check. Hopefully you can find a location pretty close to you. Otherwise, if there is no no exam center close by, or in your country you might have to go abroad as well, so make arrangements for that. Now, let me go back to the page. Now, take a look at the exam fees so you know exactly how much you need to pay. As you can see, I could not make the 14th March deadline, so I would need to go for the 22nd August deadline, in which I would have to pay around $1,125. Now, for level 1, I would need to pay the enrollment fees. Then I'd need to pay the exam fees, and I would need to pay for the curriculum, so which is basically your candidate body of knowledge. And I would recommend you guys to buy the actual hardbound curriculum. So, all right. Now, another thing is you need to know your candidate responsibilities. All right, so the next step would be obviously to register now that you have your prerequisites down. All right, so I'm headed into this site. You can also get into this by, let me just show that to you, by just getting up here. If you just click on your name and manage account, you would get to the same page as well. All right, so anyways, I'm just heading back over here. What you would be doing is enrolled in the CFA program. Okay, so again, they're just kind of letting you know that you need to complete all sections. You need to submit statements regarding ethical and legal status, and you need to pay with a valid credit card. Also, make sure that you have your international passport ready. Okay, so press continue when you're ready. Okay, so this is a pretty long procedure, so make sure that you have the time to do this. And I would recommend you do this at least 2 days in advance of the deadline. Okay, so the first thing that you would need to do over here is click edit. Okay, so whatever is marked in the star has to be filled. So the first thing you need to do is fill your prefix and your birthday. So you just click on the calendar, and it goes back to 2008. So what you would need to do is keep clicking on this button till you arrive at your birth year. Okay. Then hit your birth month and your birthday, and you hit save. All right. Now you enter your passport number. And then just type it in again. All right. Now the next thing you do is enter your passport expiration date. So after 2016, just keep going to the actual date. I have 2020 over here, and that would be August 5th, 2020. Then click save, and the country of issuance. All right. Now click continue when you're done. Now you get this message that pops up. Confirm that your name exactly matches your passport now. You cannot edit your name or passport information after clicking continue. Okay, so just make sure. Now the next thing you would need to have is add your address over here. So hit enter address. Now, could be either your business or your home. So I'm just gonna hit the business. So their business address would be Now, if you are located outside the United States, you can keep this blank. Okay, so this is fine. I can accept this. So just check whether what you have is better. So you can accept this. All right, so then you press continue. Now, the next thing you need to do is enter your education. First, you can have your MBA. All right, so what you need to do is select your college and click save. Now, if you'd like to add any more degrees, which is recommended, you click enter education again. Otherwise, hit continue. Over here, you'd be entering your work experience. I'm just going to enter the work experience, then click save. Add your other prior work experiences as well, and in the similar way, and hit continue. Now, okay, so in what year did you start working in the investment industry? 2005. What's your current employment status? Employed full-time. This is kind of a repeat of your work experience. Again, if you're not working in the United States, just leave it blank. Hit next. Okay, so these are a couple of questions about your firm. You enter the AUM of your firm. So if you work in any kind of asset management, this would be relevant. But if you're not working in an asset management firm, then it won't be applicable to you. Okay? If your investment business is owned by a larger firm, please also provide the AUM of your parent company. So again, if that is applicable, then just do key that in and hit next. So again, this is another one for asset managers, which describes the primary entity that most directly holds those assets. So are you an institutional portfolio manager or an individual portfolio manager, or both, or none? So in this case would be none. Otherwise, just hit whatever's most applicable. Now, select the primary type of investments that you work with. So what you would be doing is hitting 1. Down here, you select what all applies. So it can be commodities and derivatives and equity and fixed income if that's what you go for. And then hit next. All right, so what best describes your professional? So they're basically asking you, are you on the buy side or the sell side, or both, or neither? So select one which is most applicable. Now you enter your designation up here, and then you select which best describes your primary job function. So it would be up here, most applicable. Now select what describes your job the most. Now, of course, this would depend on what you selected in the previous menu. All right, so just select what is most appropriate. Now, the next thing that you would be doing is that you have earned till date. So if you're a chartered accountant, do take that. If you have anything else, type that in and hit next. Now, the next one, please indicate the topics that you're interested in. So it could be corporate finance, financial statement analysis, fixed income, leadership, and maybe quantitative methods. Like, just select whatever interests you the most. All right, then you get this thank you for completing the professional profile. You click finish. The next part is your professional conduct inquiry. It's important that you go through each of them in detail, so just take a look. Again, this has to do with your professional record, not your personal record, so just take a look. So have you ever been suspended by any regulatory organization or the judicial court from the financial services market? So please select what applies. For most people it would be no, but in case it isn't no, this would be a good place to put this across. So just, it's important that you do go through these. All right, so whatever it is, please do insert it right now. Now then you have your candidate responsibility statement. So you guys should just go through this. So it basically says that I agree to comply with all the conditions, requirements, policies, and procedures of the CFA program, and hit agree and submit. All right, so the next stage would be about the testing area. So again, select the test statement. Oh, let's say Canada. Go. Okay, so if I wanted to take this in Toronto, hit register. Okay, so the next screen, you're gonna decide how you want to get your curriculum. You can have your ebook, you'd have your print, and you can have your bundle. So I personally suggest the bundle. So I'd go for this. If you have any offer codes, this would be the time to enter them in. Okay, so and then hit recalculate. Okay, and your total would be up here. All right. And then you hit continue. So basically now you select your shipping address for the curriculum. So it would be the same thing. Now continue. Okay, so this is where you hit in all your credit card details. So you just mentioned whether it's a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, JCB, or Dinners Club. Hit in your, type in your credit card number, your name, the way it's given in your credit card, the expiration month, expiration year, and then your billing address, billing state, billing country, and you hit continue. Then after that, what you're going to get is a confirmation that they have received the payment, and you get your receipt, which it should be printed out. So I hope this video helped you in registering for the CFA exam. Thank you for tuning in.